I did. I love marshmallows.
Storm, do not talk with your mouth full.
Hey, have you heard anything about Bigfoot? Any news? We haven't heard anything since we got back.
Actually, you know, it's been really quiet lately. Maybe Bigfoot, or whatever it was, left the area.
But what about that piece of fur?
Yeah.
Well, the police kind of checked it out, and they said it was probably just left behind by some camper or something.
But they weren't sure, were they?
No, they weren't.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
Where's Catherine? I'm here. Oh, good.
So glad you could join us.
Ah, much more?
No, I don't think so. Well, before we get started, I'd just like to tell you how much we've enjoyed having you in past weeks. This has really been a delight serving you all.
We'll be so sorry to see you guys go in the morning.
Aw, you're making us blush.
And I want to thank both of you for giving us such an excellent experience here this week. I think we all agree that Camp Kilimanjaro gets 5 stars.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you for your kind words. We really do appreciate them. Well, this afternoon, I asked each of you to come prepared tonight to share something with us about your time here. Something you learned, a favorite memory, anything really. So, who would like to start? Catherine?
Well, as it turned out, I didn't have as much time to think because of a crisis that occurred this afternoon.
No.
But don't worry, everything's okay now. I mean, think it'll never happen to you. And then you find not just one, but 2 hangnails.
No! Not a hangnail crisis!
Well, being a man, you wouldn't understand how harmful a hangnail can be to a woman's delicate hands.
Especially a delicate celebrity like you.
I thought that would. But anyways, about my stay here. It pleased me how well I was able to handle every situation with confidence and poise. You see, I've never traveled internationally before. Hard to believe, I know. So, I guess what I'll take from this trip is that I'm even more amazing than I thought before. Thank you.
Interesting. Who'd like to go next?
I guess I can. I actually wrote a few things down, but I thought it'd be a little more fun to put it in poem form. So, for your reading pleasure tonight, I would like to read to you My Trip to Africa by America's Weatherman, Storm Weathers. That's me. We decided to take a station break and fly to Tanzania for charity's sake. I'd never been to Africa before. All I knew about were the animals galore. But it's more than just a safari destination. It's a land of people, tribes, and nations. I did some things I didn't think I could do, like climb a mountain and eat warthog sausage goo. I'm sorry, hope you didn't mind. I even learned to speak some Swahili, like Jambo, Rafiki, and, well, Jambo and Rafiki. The barometer rose as high pressure built in, and Rob was almost eaten when he went for a swim. We found a footprint as big as can be, and wondered if Bigfoot was running free, which would have helped our documentary. If I ever return to Africa someday, I want to be with my friends and stay here at Camp K. Thank you. Our Month.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Storm. Okay, Rob?
Well, I made quite the list. Quite the long list. But we're sure to go into extra innings if I read the whole thing. So, I'll just share my top 2. Of course, standing on top of Mount Kilimanjaro was an experience of a lifetime. It was absolutely amazing. But more importantly than that, my faith in God has been recharged this week while staying at this camp. And really, I can never really thank you enough for that.
Wow, that really blesses me to hear that. Oh, God is so good. All right, and
Well, what I have to share is kind of along the same lines as Rob, but I just don't know how to put it in words. But between reading the little book of Proverbs in my room and listening to your devotions, something inside me has changed. Because I want to know more about God, which is really weird because I've never been religious or gone to church or anything like that. But, well, I guess I just have a lot of questions.
okay, well, if we can help you with anything at all, please let us know.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you, everyone. And that leads me to my final devotion. And like the others, I hope this is one you'll really take to heart. The Bible verse comes from Proverbs 13:20. He who walks with wise men shall be wise, but the companion of fools shall be destroyed. I think that's fairly easy to understand. When you choose to hang around with, it will eventually affect your character. Have you heard the phrase, you are what you eat? Well, what does it mean?
It means that if you want to be healthy, you gotta watch what you put into your body.
Why not walk with my money?
That's right. And the same principle applies to friends. If you want to be wise, walk with the wise. See, a perfect example of this is an employee who used to work here. His name was Jimmy, and he was one of our hardest workers, wasn't he, Karen?
Oh yes, such a nice young man.
That is, until he got into the wrong crowd. Then, after some time passed, his attitude changed and his work suffered. I talked to him about it many times, but he wouldn't listen, so eventually I had to let him go. He started so strong, but because of some unwise choices, I don't think he's going to finish well. And God intends us to finish well.
Hey, Miss Harper.
Jimmy!
You want to finish one?
Jimmy, what are you doing here?
I've been standing in the shack full time listening in on you guys. I figured it was much in the shack.
Really? What did you want to say?
I want to apologize for all the trouble I've been causing lately.
Lately, but you haven't been here since last season.
You see, it's about footprint.
Wait, you were Bigfoot? But why?
Because I was angry at you guys when you fired me. Then my friends taught me to getting back at you guys by scaring off all your guests and ruining your business. I'm terribly sorry. Will you forgive me?
Of course we'll forgive you, but why are you telling us all of this?
Because I was also the one who stole Ron's backpack.
Oh, so that's where it went.
Yeah, and I had this little book of Proverbs in it, which I ended up reading cover to cover. And it scared me when I read about the wicked and the foolish, because it was describing me. And I don't want to be that way anymore.
And have you talked to God about that?
Yes, I remember what you used to say about becoming a child of God. So I prayed and asked him to forgive me. I told him I believed that Jesus died for my sins.
Oh, Jimmy, that's wonderful.
So you're in God's family now?
Yes, I know.
Wow, I'm speechless.
No, you hold on to that.
Thanks. Can I join you guys?
Absolutely. Sit here.
Well, I have to admit, I'm very disappointed that this Bigfoot thing is all a hoax.
Yeah, Channel 5 would have been so jealous.
Well,